This is Shane, Hurricane Helms, inviting you to watch Rasslin Rage. That's Rasslin, Rasslin, Rage. And if not, what's up with that?
Oh! This is Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. Let's go down. This is Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.
And now it's time for Wrestling Rage with your host, Cody Fleming.
Hey, everybody, let's make sure that the audio is working. Definitely.
Banana.
Yeah, I got to turn this down a bit.
Banana hammock.
Yeah, got to turn you guys down just slightly. Things have changed, it looks like. But welcome. Well, it happens every time we tear down, set up, whatever. Something always happens, dude. And yeah, dude, it's like I don't know how to explain.
Computer does not like us messing with it.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
I think it's the roadie. We got to fire the roadie.
Okay.
Hey, he was fired last night because at the end of the show, you know who ended up packing up everything? You know who ended up watching? Skyjacker. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways. Thank you for joining us tonight. You are here for Rasslin Rage on the one and only Rasslin Rage YouTube channel, right here on r2youtube.com. That is correct. If you're watching us live right now, welcome, of course, to the YouTube channel. Make sure that you subscribe and you smash that thumbs up like right now. So everybody right now, grab your phone or whatever you're watching on and hit the thumbs up right like there, right? Hit the thumbs up.
Near there.
Yes, sir.
Can I just click it with my mouse so I don't break my screen?
You can do that too because you're not on your phone, right?
No, but if I was on my phone, I wouldn't want to break that screen either. It's more expensive.
Well, okay. Anyways, again, like I said, please subscribe. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, please do the same. If you're listening on Podbean eventually or where you listen to your podcast, because you can listen everywhere. That's correct. Head on over to r2youtube.com. That's the letter R, the number 2, youtube.com. And please subscribe. This is, in fact, episode 185.
That's right.
So, Rasslin Rage. And with me tonight are the co-hosts, the one and the only Josh Harper, along with the meanest man in the room, the real deal heel, Danny Beals.
So Danny's only got like 3 names, and you used 2 of them. I got 97 names, and I'm just, oh yeah, that's Josh.
That's because you got too many names.
I got a new one, actually. I was called a tall brown beefcake yesterday. So
wait a minute. The stuff your lady says that don't count.
No, it was a random stranger.
All right, you know what? I almost give that to you.
I think it's because she was like, I don't know, 5'2", so she couldn't see the bald spot up here. Without the bald, it makes me look better.
All right, so Dan, before we get any further, how you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm not bad. Why?
Okay, well, you're in a good mood, or are you like?
You know what? Yeah, I'm in a pretty good mood.
You chill?
I'm chill.
All right, you're chill. So I'm going to need you to stay relaxed for, I don't know, 5 to 10 seconds or so. You ready, Dan?
Yeah, what's going on?
Take a breath. All right, Josh, tell them about the bell.
All right, so hey, if you don't know about the bell yet, welcome to YouTube. Everyone talks about it, but seriously, if you hit that bell, you're going to be able to stay up to date with Dan Stuck a Breath. You'll be able to stay up to date with everything that's going on with r2youtube.com. On Sundays, we have Rasslin Rage. That's where you're at right now. On Tuesdays, we have MIW. MIW is telling you about all the shows that are going on this coming weekend and how to get there. then normally there's an interview. Normally there are matches. And you know what? They happen when they happen. And if you want to stay up to date with when they're going to happen, hit that bell and your phone will give you a little reminder. I'll say, hey, in 30 minutes, there's a new match that's coming out on r2youtube.com. Hey, in 30 minutes, there's an interview that's going on r2youtube.com. That's how you keep in touch. You keep in touch by ringing the bell.
Don't forget to head over to BCWA's Facebook page and give it a like at Go BCWA. After you've done that, head over to their website, put it in your favorites. That's gobcwa.com. Now, BCWA, we were informed last night, unfortunately, will not be having a show in December. But they will see us in January. Unless things change.
Right. Speaking of the bell and reminders, right? Josh, you pointed out interviews. I will have Forever Young on Wednesday at 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Wednesday, Forever Young. Yay!
You told me that before. And I completely forgot that that's when it was going to be, but I don't need to remember because I hit the bell.
I like your commitment to the bell, though. I really do.
You do have to
You watch this vein get bigger in his head every time I do it.
Who on, Dan?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. So this is Rational Rage, and this is where we give you the results from all the events. That's correct. Well, the ones that we can get them for, anyways. But we have results on. If we don't have them, we'll have those results on MIW, of course, on Tuesday. So tonight we have results from Pro Wrestling All Stars of Detroit. We have IPW. We have UCW. We have UWE and BCWA. We will have the results for Capital Pro on Tuesday night for MIW, and we will be right back after this.
It's time to talk about Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment. Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment.
Derek Wolf here, the most successful person in the Independence Pro Wrestling locker room, and your Michiana champion. And you're watching Rasslin' Rage.
Well. I can't wait to have some of this ice cream. Sure has been waiting all day for this. After a long day of suplexing, there's nothing like some sweet ice cream to square me away.
Hey, Shogun, what's that?
Happy Harper's, Michigan's finest, most indulgent, loveliest ice cream.
What flavor?
Since you asked, Shogun Suplex Surprise, my own specialty flavor. Kind of like a lemon pie. Actually, just like old Shogun's grandma used to make.
Can I have some?
You want some of this ice cream? You want some of Happy Harper's ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can't have none. Get your own. Happy Harper's, Michigan's finest ice cream. Hit them up on Facebook to find out more.
And here we are back. Hello to all of you. Welcome back, right? Welcome back, Cotter. But anyways, we are starting with Pro Wrestling All-Stars Thanksgiving Thunder. Friday night, November 19th, from the Victory Gym in none other than Brownstown. Hosted by Bradley Smothers. Are you okay?
I also have Thanksgiving thunder, but it normally happens Friday morning, and it does cause Browntown.
You said it, not me. Anyways, it was hosted by Bradley Smothers. In the first match, we have old school Rick Cartier defeating the prize fighter, Dante Cosson.
Better music, man. That's all it comes down to. It gets you hyped up the right way. In match number 2, we had 2 of 3 of Pro Wrestling All-Stars Trios Tag Team Champions Detroit Punk, specifically Shaw Lawhorn and The Spider, with the Guru, take on the subscribers of Ryan Sin and KJ Reynolds. I mean, if you got gold, you've got to constantly prove how you're the best, and they did by winning this match. Good on Detroit Punk.
Number 3, Brutus Atwell with the Guru again. Defeats FIA. Frank Isaac Anderson with Frederick Stubbs.
Wow. Interesting. And the 2021 Indie Idol winner, none other than Alex Van Zant, accompanied by Crystal Lane, who we're going to talk about again, I think, in a little bit, defeats, are you ready for this? The Anime Assault Solo.
Wow, good job.
Wow. Yeah, dude, that's...
You know,
wow.
Ever since Crystal Lane has been with him, we've seen her with him at a few different shows lately. You know, when you stack gold on top of gold,
Crystal Lane shaping up to be one of the better managers in the state.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Pro Wrestling All-Stars Tag Team Champions Cobra Kai, specifically Iron Eagle, Top Gun, and Roadhouse, took on Critical Content of Kyler Coleman and Forever Young, and The Example, that's Royce Carney and Tanner Nix, in a 3 versus 2 versus 2 title defense to return. The Cobra Kai ended up winning to retain their tag team champions.
And match number 6. Ready, Josh?
Oh, yeah.
You ready? All right, here it is. A Mario Star. The man with, well, you know what? Can we say it now? The golden abs? With the golden abs?
Gold's a soft metal. Titanium.
There you go, titanium. With Mr. Jeremiah Goldman defeated the Soul Taker.
Yikes. And then...
Pretty even up right there.
Right.
Back and forth.
Yep.
Looks like Brutus Atwell has another match. The Scourge of the Swamp. You know, he's, if you haven't, I did an interview with him a while back, so check that out. He defeated, of course he did, but you ready, Josh? Josh Morris.
He's here.
Oh, now he's in the swamp.
Josh Morris is in there. Hey, it comes back to entrance music again, though. I mean, Brutus might have won the match, but Josh Morris is going to live in your head for the rest of the week.
That's true.
You're going to be sitting down on Thursday. Someone's going to be saying grace. And while they're talking, you're going to be sitting there. Josh Morris isn't here. Josh Morris isn't here.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of that, you can find that whole song
on YouTube.
You can find it on YouTube.
I think, listen, the way he just did that just showed his age, didn't it? He's like, oh my God, you can watch it on YouTube, guys.
I mean, not many guys have their whole entrance music on YouTube, though. Well, they do, but if we play it, then it, copyright infringement kind of stuff.
I have a tendency to listen to wrestling music while I'm making Happy Harper ice cream, best ice cream on the planet. And Josh Morris and DTA play every single time.
As long as you keep it out the bedroom,
There you go. Amazing Nate Matson with Pro Wrestling All-Stars president Steven Rivera took on Adam fucking Wick. I'm not going to say that shenanigans happened because I don't know the shenanigans happened. I mean, if you come out with your fellow threat member and president of Pro Wrestling All-Star, Steven Rivera. And Amazing Nate ended up winning the belt from Adam fucking Wick and is the new Pro Wrestling All-Stars Junior Heavyweight Champion. Congratulations on your clean win, Nate Matson.
So, just to comment on that, Nate Matson is the only wrestler in Pro Wrestling All-Stars of Detroit to capture every singles championship they have.
Every single one.
Because, let's be honest.
Heavyweight, cruiser core, and junior heavyweight. Now, he's also been tag title. So, if the threat were to capture the trios titles, he would in fact now have all the titles. He would have won every title that they have.
And it's possible. You think of who's still left in the threat. It's possible.
Definitely possible.
And hey, sometimes you bring on younger guys and the threat continues.
Threat continues. Match number 9 and the main event of the evening.
And in the main event,
Pro Wrestling All-Stars Heavyweight Champion Hi Daddy Longlegs Atlas Hightower defeated Karate Bad Boy LJ Lawrence by disqualification due to alleged by members of Cobra Kai. After the match, a 4 versus 1 Cobra Kai attack on Atlas Hightower led to RC3 and Tanner Nix with the Guru and Brutus Atwell making the save for Hightower. Now, this evened up the odds and sets up a 4 versus 4 elimination match at Pro Wrestling All-Stars Christmas Classic, which also will be an event where they help out Toys for Tots. Speaking of Toys for Tots, Cody, give it to them.
We're collecting toys. Not toys, really. We are collecting for Toys for Tots, but we're focusing on 13, 17-year-olds. Personally, for our own collection. Right now, we have about $200 in cash donations and a football and 2 basketballs. So that's awesome. Thank you to Kayla. Kayla donated a football. Thank you to you. Thank you to Dala, right, over there on the west side of the state from AWE. He donated some money, as well as the gentleman from PWE donated some money, and then also a friend of mine from high school, Mr. Justin LaRosa. So thank you to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So definitely going to be awesome. Now, on to the next event, and it is, Independence Pro Wrestling from the Trinity Martial Arts in Kalamazoo. Hi, Brittany. Brittany's in the chat.
Hey, the most right woman in Michigan.
Hi.
So, they were at the Trinity Martial
Arts. She says she's got a makeup palette for us.
Oh.
Thank you, Miss Brittany.
So, here we go.
No
you ready?
Thanks to you, Jock.
Yeah, no thanks to you.
Brittany, thank you.
Tommy Vendetta and Adam Wick defeat Jimmy Shalwin and Jason D'Amelio. Jason Derulo.
Hazen Beckett pinned and defeated Kyler Coleman. Good on you, Hazen.
That's my new favorite guy. Next up, Felix Mario pinned the hyena Matt Hagen.
Shnikes. Then the gentleman you seen earlier who talked about his Michiana championship, Derek Wolf, defeats Felix Mario.
Yeah.
So that means he
win
keeps.
one, lose one.
He keeps.
50%.
He keeps.
Champion Davison Ferrari defeated Crystal Lane by submission. There's no better way than making your opponent say, I quit.
So I fixed that at the last moment, I might add. All right. It is the IPW champion. Let's get it right, gentlemen.
I just put it in the way it's sent to me.
Well, we need to get on that person.
Just saying, if you don't put it right, there's a chance she's going to make you submit next.
You know what? I've seen her, and I believe maybe. Next
right.
up, Ray Torres defeated Dean Hendricks and Aaron Kaiser.
Aaron Kaiser. Ooh. LaDon Sanders.
The Colonel.
I wonder if he came out with the good chicken. And that's why
it was good last time.
he had to have come out with something that distracted my man from the swamp, the scourge of the swamp, Brutus Atwell, because LaDon Sanders did, in fact, defeat Brutus Atwell.
But did he clap those cheeks?
I know something that tastes like chicken that would probably distract Brutus Atwell a little bit.
What?
Gator tastes like chicken.
Well, those are his friends.
Yeah, that's why it would distract him a little bit now, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anderson Knight pinned Chad Alpha.
Tag team champions. Champion Terry Van Avery defeated Forever Young, Top Gun, Ryerson, and KJ Reynolds.
Oh, okay. Cool. So he was all by himself?
Yeah.
He didn't have his tag partner?
No, looks like it.
Well,
Just him. I mean, he held his own anyway.
I mean, but that's a huge feat. That's got to be one for the record books or something. To be in a, I mean, like you're taking on 4. It's almost like a man, that's a lot.
And
well,
still win.
If you think about it, Forever Young, his YouTube guys.
Yeah.
And then a member of Cobra Kai.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Just whatever. So then
LaDon Sanders brought out a full bucket of chicken and then another box of chicken.
It was so
That's
good.
why LaDon Sanders rules.
I love chicken.
Me too.
Oh man. And then the main event for the heavyweight championship, it was Karam defeating what? No.
Oh.
What?
Back up a little bit.
What?
Yes.
So this is a fatal 3-way?
It's some kind of 3-way dance. I mean, we gotta be careful how we talk about 3-ways.
Okay, so
3-way dance.
All right, so Ren Jones, Karam, and Jack Price. And Ren Jones defeats Karam and Jack Price. Holy shnikes, to become the new IPW heavyweight champion of the world.
Yes.
Ooh. Normally, I'd say when you're champion, you got a target on your back. But if you take out Karam and Jack Price,
You made a
I don't know how many people are going to be dumb enough to go at that target.
You made a statement right there.
Wow, man. I'm surprised.
We've seen Carl lose his temper. I'll promise you he was mad about this.
Next up was UCW November Pain. And this was in front of a sold-out, standing room only attendance. Roberts welcomed everyone to UCW November Pain, with the first match being the Monster Clots versus Lawrence Jeter. Commissioner Jeter comes out reminding everyone that he is still the active commissioner and that he is the one to make this match tonight. Jeter said Clots destroyed their 20-year friendship, 2-decade-long friendship, when he put him in the Godzilla vice 2 months ago. Jeter said it was Clots' attack that made him miss last month's show, and that he's here to compete against the doctor's orders. Clots destroys Commissioner Jeter and puts him away with the Godzilla vice. If once puts you away so the doctor says you're not going to do it, twice ain't going to make it better. After the match, Master Klutz tells the audience he just destroyed Jeter just like he did their 20-year friendship, and he will not stop on his path of destruction until Jeter is beaten straight out of UCW.
Schnikes.
Match number 2 was Jamal King versus Zach Thomas.
Ooh.
In a clinic that had the whole audience on the edge of their seats. You know what? I believe that because we've seen both of these guys, and yet most of Zach Thomas's matches, yeah, you spend on the edge of your seat. I mean, Jamal King won his return match to UCW after cracking his skull on the concrete back in the summer. After the match, King tells the crowd he is back and better than ever.
And then we have a gauntlet battle royal. That is correct. If a student of the UCW Dragon's Lair Academy wins, they earn a UCW contract. Ooh boy. So you could be a trainee, and then the next day, now you got a contract with UCW.
Yep. There you go.
That's right. If a current roster member wins, they will win a $500 payday. That's right. $500 for that day. The last 2 men in the match will have a one-on-one bout. Pinball or submission only. Participants, the Monster Clots, Eddie Dillon, Zach Gale, Saint Judifier, the Working Man, Roy Williams, Captain Canada, Ty Davis. Is that Skyer or Skylar Rose? Skyer Rose, Niki Ratu, Solo, Kyle Barrett, and Kodiak. Holy smokes. Eddie Dillon won a UCW contract after dumping the Monster Clots in a huge upset. Then pitting Kodiak with a high cross body to win the match. Yikes. In a very emotional celebration with the whole crowd chanting his name, Eddie Dillon accepted his UCW contract.
That's awesome.
In the next match, after losing there, Kyle Barrett, I'm sure, wanted to, get a win under his belt for the night, but he had the mispleasure taking on Schwartzy. Schwartzy versus Kyle took on Kyle Barrett with Captain Canada. Kyle Barrett tells the crowd he has recruited the help of a Canadian hero, Captain Canada, to be in his corner tonight. Barrett pins Schwartzy in after 2 minutes because Captain Canada distracted Schwartzy, allowing Barrett to roll Schwartzy up by pulling on the tights. After the match, Schwartzy challenges Barrett and Captain Canada in a tag match after intermission. Schwartzy says he's going to ask the creepy guy he saw in the back alley to be his tag team partner. Only Schwartzy sees a creepy guy in the back alley and says, you know what? I'm going to tag with that dude.
That's my guy. Captain Canada and Kyle Barrett versus Schwartzy. And if you're going to pick a guy that you think is creepy, it's the one right here. The guy he was talking about just happened to be the Purge's Sean Tyler. Now, that's who I would pick. So now it's Schwartzy and Sean Tyler who are able to outsmart Captain Canada and Kyle Barrett and get the win in this tag team bout. After the match, Barrett gets on the mic and says it was Captain Canada's Nirvana shirt that cursed them that night. Barrett says grunge is dead, and so is this tag team, and storms off.
Okay.
That's a lot right there.
This is going to be hard because everywhere he goes, he's been giving up titles. I wouldn't say but this is hard to say because now he's going to be pissed. But it is the UCW Premier Championship. It was the champion, the Dread King Logan, and my personal homeboy, who was on the show Friday, by the way. Check him out. Against the working man, Roy Williams. After a hard-hitting smash mouth match, which, obviously smash mouth with these two. Obviously with the Dread King Logan. Roy Williams was able to pin Dread King Logan and win the UCW Premier Championship. The entire crowd chanted Roy's name as he broke down on the mic and dedicated the belt to the people and declared himself their champion.
So they went from their king to their champion.
Now, Josh, you said something to the king. You asked him a question at BCWA the last time we were, not yesterday, but the last time. And you said, you asked him, you said, are you signed? And he said, no. And
that's not what he said.
What's that?
That is not what he said.
What did he say?
He said that's for him to know.
So then he loses that belt. And then now he goes here and he loses that belt. Now on Friday, before he was there, I talked to him and I asked him if he was signed. And he didn't give me any information really either. So now he goes to UCW, loses a belt there. Now this is usually what people do when they go to other places, right?
Let me ask you a question. What's your job?
To find these things out.
What do you get paid for?
Who, me?
Yeah.
What do I get paid for?
Yeah.
That's up in the air at the moment.
Do you get paid to make royal decrees?
No.
Do you get paid to say who is or isn't going to get executed?
No.
Has people ever asked to fornicate under your consent?
No.
Then you're not a king and he doesn't have to answer you.
I was wondering where the hell you were going with this.
You're a lot more.
You may be the homeboy. You may be his homeboy, but you're his homeboy because he likes you.
True.
You're kind of like you're a pet.
Whoa!
Tell the dog what store you're going to. You just tell the dog you're going to the store.
Man.
I mean, think about it. Josh is his royal ice cream maker.
You should know more than I do. You give him food.
I'm the mouthpiece. I mean, Josh is also, he has made the statement that Josh is also the court jester.
Also the 5-star flavor general.
Yes.
All right. Moving on.
For the UCW Ultimate Championship, it was the champion Bryce Sullivan with the Monster Clumps taking on El and Gangrel. That's a 3-way match. The crowd was stunned in silence after a tremendous triple threat match. After Gangrel hits El Ridiculoso with a DDT and put Bryce Sullivan on top of him. That's not how it's supposed to work. Giving Bry the controversial win because 2 people did not hashtag follow the rules, and I'm not sure how, but it's hashtag Cody's fault.
I mean, let's be honest here, okay?
What?
In a triple threat match,
how is it my fault?
Are there any rules?
There are rules.
There are rules.
There are no rules.
Yes, there is.
Rules.
You cannot be disqualified. You cannot be counted out in a triple threat.
Okay, but answer me, if I walked into the ring with a knife during a triple threat and I stabbed someone, do you think I'm going to get disqualified?
Yes.
No, you're going to get arrested then.
So that's still taking you out. So there are some rules, and they did not follow them.
I mean, hey, this is what happened afterward now. After the match, the Monster Clumps comes, tells everyone this was all part of Johnny Bravo's plan. And the newest member of the dreaded territory is the Vampire Warrior Gangrel. Then they go on to say You never know who is next to join the territory. Right about that time, Lawrence Jeter, Roy Williams, Schwartzy, and Sean Tyler run out to save El Ridiculoso from the territory. Ridiculoso gets on the mic and he tells everybody out there and the 4 men that saved him that he doesn't trust any of them.
Smart man.
And that any of them could be in the territory. Ridiculoso then leaves the ring, making it clear once again that he does not trust anyone.
Well then. So that's UCW. We're on to UWE that also took place on Saturday in Cadillac. In the first match, we have Crispy Bacon defeating the Masked Marauder, to earn 100 bonus votes to become UWE General Manager.
Jimmy Blaze took on Scott Spade and defeated him via schoolboy. After the match, Scott hit his ace cutter on Jimmy to leave him laid out.
Smooth out.
That's how you do it. I mean, you might win, but did he?
Right. This looks like it's messed up.
Yes, it does. There we go.
Go ahead, hit that next one, buddy.
Match
Nick
4.
and De La Sombra defeated Kyle Blanchard and Alex Embryo to earn a UWE tag team title match, which IPA immediately came out and granted them.
Oh, dang.
Which is this match. UWE Tag Team Champions, the IPA, which is the Irish Army, defeated Nick Green and De La Sombra to retain their titles.
And here we go in this heavyweight championship, right? UWE, Mongo's belt. He discussed it when he was on the show. Check that
His
interview
name's
out.
on it.
It is. Eric Freedom came out to give away the title. He wanted to just give it to Mongo. It is his belt, rightfully so. He was never defeated for the belt, as he so rightfully, told us.
Yep.
Mongo refused to just take it and attacked Eric from behind, demanding a ref come to the ring before he hurt Eric. After a brutal beating, Eric retained the title via DQ when Mongo speared Eric through a door. What? After the match, Mongo realized he lost and left a wake of bodies as he left with the UWE Championship. So Mongo's man took out everybody, took the belt,
Yep.
and they, on his way out, the fans threw Mongo's merch at him. So,
Josh got his hand up. He's got a question.
you got a question, sir?
Now, Eric had the belt, but wasn't the champion.
Mm-hmm.
Does that... So, you wouldn't get champion's advantage. So if there's disqualification, wouldn't Mongo be the champion?
That's why Mongo took his belt.
But now Mongo has the belt and is not the champion? And he
Wait a
can
minute.
still his merch to the mooks that threw it at him.
Wait. The belt's got his name on it, though.
It's his.
It
That's
is.
right. Now, you know what I would do?
He never...
I'm about to go to XICW and get some belt.
No, dude, look. Seriously, if you look at the picture of the belt, go on his Facebook. He posted a picture of it just a little bit ago. It literally on the side plates, it says Mongo.
Yes.
Like any belt, has the side plates. This one has side plates and it says Mongo on
Let's
both.
get to the important thing, though. Okay?
What?
Listen, all these guys, all right, not real smart.
Who? Who you saying ain't smart?
These fans.
What? They threw his...
They paid money for the merch, right? All right, then they throw it at him. If I'm Mongo, I gather it all up. I'm getting paid twice.
Sell that to them again.
That's it. Sell it to them again at a higher price next time.
Profit, profit, profit.
That's it. See, got to be thinking.
Step 1, collect the underpants.
Yeah, you don't want them left behind.
What's step 2?
Burn them depending on how they are.
That's step 2. Is just step 2. It's blank. Step 3, profit. The underpants gnomes, dude. You don't remember that?
We're making jokes about South Park that are like 20 years old, and Danny's probably never seen the episode. We have to make a Simpsons joke for him to get it.
Oh, man. You're so rude.
He's got no clue what we're talking about.
Who, Dan?
Yep.
Hey, no. You know what? And here we go. I don't care. This one, I'm going to be old. All right. I bought Cheesy Poofs from Suncoast Video. How old is that?
Oh, Lord. Anyway, so we got
some from Suncoast was like, oh, yeah, you're.
Did you read that 6th match there?
Fans bring the weapons. BMI took on Project Max. This match seemingly ended an almost 2-year-long feud when BMI won the match. But I mean, if COVID couldn't stop this feud, I don't think a match is going to end it.
No, I believe it's probably got a little bit to go yet. Oh, match. How does this keep happening?
We'll just go.
It keeps jumping down. All right. The next one is you.
No.
Yellow. I mean, it's green.
I already read that.
Green. We're starting to talk about BCWA.
Yeah.
There we go. My computer flipped. All right, here we go. Also, November 20th, but now from the Copeland Center in Wyandotte, Michigan. It was BCWA presenting Frontline. The VIP show match was AVZ Alex Van Zant in his debut against Kingpin Rob Frost.
Kingpin.
Now, Rob Frost was followed to the ring by his former partner and actually reunited partner, John Lawhorn. Now, I didn't happen to see it. I happened to look away for a minute, but AVZ come out on top because when I looked back, all I saw was AVZ. I heard something hit the mat. I turned back around. I see AVZ laying on the ground. I see Sean Lawhorn next, on the ring apron, outside the ring, of course, but on the ring apron with a chair in his hand, and the referee saw the same thing and disqualified him. Now, what else happened in between there is all alleged because I didn't see it. Now, this led to a match later in the evening that we'll talk about in a few minutes.
Dan, if your vision gets a little bit worse and your hearing gets a little bit worse, you'd be a good referee.
Well, I was distracted. Actually, I was distracted by Alex.
Okay. Well, you were looking, you were like checking him out.
But, he had some merch on the table, and I was looking, trying to see, what he had over there. And when I heard, bam, when I turned back around, there's Lawhorn with a chair. AVZ's laid out on the ground. Referee's getting up, and,
Alex had merch?
Yeah, he had some cards.
Weird?
Yes.
Wow.
All right. Now, so that was the pre-VIP match, right? The pre-VIP. So in the opening bout of the main show, it was top tier Tannernicks taking on the Clunk the Clown with the green ball hair. And he can use a lot of disinfectant. I'm just saying, I would, in something to get rid of fleas, maybe crabs. I'm not sure what else may be in there, but definitely want to get that looked at. It's
probably some lobsters at this point.
Yeah, something, man. So It was Tanner Nix on top. He did beat him twice, technically, if you want to get technical.
3 times, actually.
3. All right, we'll go 3. 3 times. So it's tap. Yeah, but it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Tanner Nix beat someone 3 times?
In one.
He beat Clunk probably within 20 seconds. But the bell hadn't rung yet.
Tanner Nix.
3 times.
We clapped for him.
I did. He did so well. Me and Cody actually cheered for him.
Y'all didn't go to this show either. You just pulling my leg.
Nope.
Sean Lawhorn ended up taking on Rob Frost after Frost blamed Lawhorn for their loss earlier in the night, and Sean Lawhorn won the match. So you know what? Even if it is his fault, whatever.
Right, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Next up was Kenny Steele versus Eric Ely. Steele comes out on top.
Yeah, but not before we seen a side of Ely that we haven't seen yet.
You know what?
He got mean.
We saw little tiny hints, but he let loose.
Yeah, he got a little mean there. And if you didn't know, I'm thinking that's going to be on Thursday. You'll see that match, maybe.
Hey, if he hasn't decided yet, do you know the best way to make sure you know what time it's going to be on there?
How's that, Josh?
Ring the bell.
Hell's Bell, hell.
I'm going to do it to you like 8 times in one night. That's too bad. I can see that vein throb, and I'm not going to keep.
He waits for me to expect. He's like, nah.
Yeah, ring the bell. All right. So, anyways, Studio 86 takes on the Spirit of Detroit, Dante Keith and Cassidy Keith, and they retain their BCWA Tag Team Championships.
It was close, though. There was a lot of 2 counts.
Yeah. Wow, I'm pretty loud.
Dante ended up, I don't know, did we ever figure out whether it was his ankle or his knee?
I'm not sure.
Either way, he tweaked one or the other, but man, this was back and forth. This was close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody's favorite uncle, Uncle Chase Burnett, successfully retained in his first BCWA Alliance Championship title defense against Caesar Escher and Ken Cash. Good on Uncle Chase.
Good match,
you know what? Cody and I went there, and we were there a little early. We're setting up, and Asher, he didn't ask for a title shot. He demanded it.
Yeah, he was out.
He was right in Uncle Chase's face.
Like in front of everybody, like as people are coming in and he's yelling at him, like, holy smokes, it got kind of uncomfortable for a minute.
And then he lost.
Yeah.
And then he lost.
Play stupid games, get stupid prizes.
Well, the vet status of, Chase Burnett, Uncle Chase, he just knew what to do.
He knew what to do.
Even though Caesar Asher is a big guy, big guys get tired.
Mm-hmm.
just saying. And he knew. And he wrapped that dude up and he made him tap.
Uncle Chase, what, 100 years old?
So I'm not
90,
sure.
100 years old. We got to find out how old Uncle Chase is.
Uncle Chase is so old, I heard he got dysentery in his 30s.
But I'm telling you, that, like Cody said, that helped him in his match, definitely. Him being around for a while helped him out.
Yep.
Now, next up, this was kind of a pleasant surprise. BCWA fans got to see the return of Elk as he defeated Tony Thunder.
Yeah, Elk did some dancing out there too, man. For sure. And then it was the main event. And it was. So last time, Frogun couldn't make it. So they stripped him of the title. They made a match. And it came down to James Alexander and Justin Maine. Justin Maine wins the title. We had him on. We talked to him. Guess what? Justin Maine wasn't there. So,
Yep.
Priest comes out, gives a backstory of the title. They bring out the original title because Priest is the first ever BCWA heavyweight champion. They bring out that title. So, and then they announce and start talking about who is going to be in the match. They talk about weaponized Alex Weir, and they talk about the big match he had against Jason Hodge that went viral from Horror Slam. And then he comes out, whatever. And then they talk about TJ Meyer. And they talk about how this guy continually shows up every day, every time, sets up the ring, started from the bottom, worked his way to the top, and here he is in the main event for the title. It was a damn good match. Out of both these, we've seen some things out of TJ Meyer that we did not see previously. Couple moves. And
He told us that he had a couple of those.
yeah, and it was a great match. Excuse me. Well, that sucks. However, great match. And we have a new BCW heavyweight champion. That is TJ Meyer.
TJ Meyer.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Congratulations to him.
Absolutely.
Good guy. Deserves, some looks, man. For sure. So that is Rasslin Rage. With all the results that we have, we'll have Capital Pro Wrestling on Tuesday because we weren't able to get them yet. So hopefully we'll have those on Tuesday, which awesome sauce there. Don't forget to scroll down into the description where you will find links to all of the promotions that we talked about tonight, including Capital Pro Wrestling as well. Even though we didn't have the results, we listed it down there because they are on the thumbnail anyways, right? So, yay. Also, down in the description, you can find our Podbean. What is Podbean? Podbean is a place for podcasts and, people that do things like we do to upload their audio content. So that's where we have ours. There's a link down in the description. You can find that. What's cool about it is you don't necessarily have to go to Podbean. You can go anywhere. And I mean literally anywhere that you can get audio content. Search for Rasslin Rage with an R if you just like, listening to podcasts or whatever. RASSLIN Rage. Check it out. We're everywhere, basically. We're on Pandora. We're on iHeartRadio.
It's Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man that leads a bouquet. I was listening to the podcast. It's on ukulele.
And I was going to say, in a ukulele?
It's everywhere, dude.
Okay.
Everywhere.
All right.
I told you last week about the conch shell.
So, yeah, you can do that. Also, down in the description is all of our social media. Please check that out. Our group on Facebook where we post literally everything there is to be about that we can find about Michigan Indie Wrestling. Specifically, Michigan Indie Wrestling. Josh, you got anything to close the show out?
Secret tunnel through the mountain. Secret. I don't have any kids. All good.
What the?
Someone's gonna get that and laugh their ass off. But
I'd rather heard the bell.
Okay. So, Dan, anything after that catastrophe?
Bye.
Bye. Keeps it simple. Bye it is. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. We will see you back here on Tuesday for Michigan Independent Weekly, where we give you the events that are taking place for that weekend after. And we will also, as we said, have the results for Capital Pro. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that wonderful stuff. And check the stuff out down in the description. We will see you on Tuesday, right here on the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel on r2youtube.com. The letter R, the number 2, youtube.com. Later.
Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. We'll do it now. This is Rasslin Rage.